In 2019, I joined the University of Hong Kong NGO program to make English drama with students in Yangon, Myanmar. I stayed in touch with many of the students and had wanted to go back the next year. This March, I didn't give a second thought about joining the Digital Voices of Hong Kong and Myanmar students trip to Mae Sot. I already knew that Mae Sot is a border town between Myanmar and Thailand, and I couldn't wait to go back to as close to Myanmar as I could, especially to work with students from Myanmar again. The week we were in Mae Sot was packed with various activities with students, organization staff members, and young people. We visited a school run by Korean people called Tumaki Learning Center and interviewed the headmaster and the teacher. And like the last time I visited Myanmar, I always learn more from Myanmar and Korean students than I could ever expect before the trip. One of the students in my group, Ken Kukom, decided to talk about his YouTube channel in our podcast. It was the first time I met a YouTuber who made money from YouTube in real life. He generously shared his tips for running a YouTube channel. Little did I expect that he and his friends are a community of YouTubers in Mae Sot. They support each other's YouTube channels to financially support themselves and their families. Surprisingly, Kenkukum asked me to be in his videos.
Huh?
When did you start your YouTube
When?
channel? Yeah, when?
When I was
When you were 1?
3 years old.
And the first video was just a spontaneous one of him teaching me how to speak his language, Korean language, on the streets of Mae Sot. The video got quite a lot of views, so we decided to keep making videos together. We come from such different backgrounds, but we became such good friends. It's a life-changing experience that I would never have thought of before going to Mae Sot. I'm very grateful for how kind and welcoming Myanmar and Korean people were to me in Mae Sot. Another unexpected thing is that many people from Myanmar I met do not have identity documents, so they cannot easily enroll in schools, universities, or to even find jobs. Some have never had legal identification, some left their documents back in Myanmar. Some apply for asylum in third countries. They cannot even travel around Thailand freely unless they successfully get offers from universities. So a lot of young people study hard for the GED exam to try to compete for not just education, but legal recognition, social mobility, and freedom. In Hong Kong, I'd always taken my ID and freedom of movements for granted. I never thought that I couldn't go to university because I didn't even have legal documents. The trip encourages me to reevaluate my opportunities to receive education and to travel around. It also makes me savor the rights we have as citizens, because only 4 years ago, many of us were in Yangon. Now, there's a saying that Mae Sot has become a little Yangon because of how many people have fled here. After all, I am most inspired by how, even amid all the challenges, my new friends in Mae Sot are still very determined, hardworking, and hopeful about their futures. I honestly have so much to learn from them.